Welcome to Starting to Stretch. This is a basic flexibility routine that will give you, no matter if you're a beginner or already advanced in some strength sports, a good basic foundation of flexibility. This program consists of two different areas, the upper body, that's part 1, and the lower body, that's part 2, and both are about 10 minutes long, follow along routines. They are in this video after each other, and I have included time codes into the description so you can click and do the stretches that you need or do the whole routine. I suggest you do this 3 times a week, and if you don't have the time to do the whole routine, just split it up and do it every day. For example, one day upper body, next day lower body, next day upper body, and so on. To show you the exercises, which are 10 exercises, I have my mother with me, and she will show you the easy beginner variation. So she will do it like someone who has no experience. She has a lot of experience. She's a yoga teacher of almost 40 years. But for the sake of this video, she will be my beginner model and I will show the slightly advanced versions of the exercises, the progressions. If you have any questions about this, please go to Reddit. On the flexibility sub, I have included the link into the description. This is where this video was made for and where the idea came from. So please go there, write your questions or write them into the comments, and I and all the other people of this wonderful community will try to help you. If you've got pain, tense muscles or any other problems, we will try to help you and guide you into the right direction. If you want to learn a specific skill, by the way, I've got 2 tutorials on my YouTube channel. One with a middle splits follow along routine, specifically for the middle splits, and one to learn a deep squat, also called the Slav squat. Okay, that's this one. You can learn it as well on my channel. And if you want to attain these skills, doing it with a specialized routine on my channel is a little bit better and quicker than doing the basic flexibility approach of this program, just saying. I hope that clears up everything. Let's step right into the action. The first exercise will be the standing back bend. And before we do this, let's talk about your posture. First of all, your feet are shoulder width apart and your hips need to be straight. So don't arch your back like this, but really make sure that your lower body and your hips stand straight, your knees are straight as well. And then we go up to the shoulders. Your shoulder blades are back and down, so don't make a round body, okay? Once you've done that, watch your head so that it's not protruded and not too much back, but in a neutral position. If you find it hard to get into this position, please use the wall as a help. And if you don't have a wall for this, you can also do it on the floor. I'll show you. Lay down and really focus on the feeling in your body. Okay, so the posture is really important here. Once you've done all this, tense your butt so that you don't arch your back in the back bend. And now bring your arms up over your head. If you can do it just here, no problem, but try to bring it back as much as possible. And a common mistake people do is they arch their back so they can go back further, but don't do that. Tense your butt and hold this. Now let's step into the stretch. You do 10 bumping movements with your shoulders only. Move only the arms. Let's go. 10, and now hold the stretch. And make sure that you don't move the rest of your body. Your butt is tensed, only move your shoulders. 10 seconds are over, now 10 movements again. and hold again for 20 seconds now. Let's switch to each other. One. So people can see it from the side. Butt is tensed, no arch back. And now 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 30 seconds. Common mistake is that people flex or extend their wrists. Don't do that. Keep it straight. And you're done. After we have done the shoulder back bend, we will now do the thoracic spine back bend so that your chest spine, that's the thorax, stretches. To do this, I'll show it from the side. You place your fingertips or your hands on your shoulder blades, like this. Now you tense your butt and lean back. Make sure that your head is still neutral, so not like this, but in a neutral position. Tense the butt really hard. And now do 10 bumping movements with your arm, and you will notice this in your spine. 1, 2. Now hold the stretch. Look up to the ceiling. And you don't need to have your knees straight, so not like this, you can bend them a little bit. And 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. Ten bumping movements again. And hold the stretch for 30 seconds. And this is really hard, I know. Don't forget to tense your butt. And push deeper into the stretch. Come on, you can do it. Go a little bit deeper with your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Well done. This is quite hard, I know. Now rest for a few seconds. The next stretch is one for the shoulder blades and the shoulder flexibility behind your back. To do this correctly, you need something to grab on, for example, a towel or this yoga belt. Anything really, an old t-shirt will suffice. So, you place, we do the left hand first. You place the right hand behind your back and then shove your left hand back here and grab the towel. And this is the beginner position, the one that my mother will show you. Here you see it. And when you progress this, you pull your hands closer together until they meet. Okay? So the end progression of this exercise is with both hands grabbing your wrists. I can't do that yet, but I'm still working it, and so will you from now on. So let us get into the starting position. Right hand up, left hand grabs the towel or whatever you have. And now 10 bumping movements. The upper arm pulls 10 times. Gently, please. And don't forget to tense your butt. 1, 2, 10 and hold. Now get a little bit closer together and 10 bumping movements again. And 20 seconds hold. Get your hands closer together again, and 10 bumping movements. And hold for 30 seconds. A common mistake that people do is that they protrude the lower shoulder like this. Don't do it. Okay? Retract it so that it is backwards. Don't forget to breathe. And you're done. Wait for a few seconds. Rest. Let the blood flow back into your hands. And now we'll do the other side. So switch the towel. And let's get right back into the exercise. Now the left arm is up. The right arm, shove it behind your back. Grab the towel where you find it. And now the upper arm pulls 10 times gently. And hold. And again, don't arch, but stay with the tense butt. Ten seconds are over. Move your hands closer together. And again, 10 gentle pulls. And hold it for 20 seconds. And for the last time, hands closer together, 10 bumping movements. 1, 2, and hold for 30 seconds. And again, don't protrude the shoulder, but pull it backwards. And if this stretch isn't as deep as you would like it to be, don't force it, okay? Don't make the mistake of injuring yourself by forcing too much on you. Drop your ego and just do the variation that you can do, period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Do a short rest. Drop your towel. And now feel into your upper body. How does it feel? I hope it feels good. We do the next exercise, the lying cross, without bumping movements. Just go into this position on all your fours. And now we'll start with the right side. We'll move the right hand like this under your shoulder and lay down. Now you can take your left arm and place it on the ground. If this stretch is not hard enough for you, I will show it. You can lay down on the floor on your arm like this. This is the lying cross. You can extend the left arm, and if that's too much for you, put a little bit back for an easier variation. And we are laying in this for 30 seconds, so hold it. And rest your forehead on the floor. Now get back into the starting position. And this exercise is mainly a chest stretch. So if you do a lot of chest exercises, this is really good for you. Now let's move to the side view. So like this. So people can see it from the side. Now the other arm moves under the shoulder. Down here. Place this on the ground. And if you are advanced, lay down on your arm like this. Extend the other arm and rest. And that is it. Leave the exercise and rest for a few seconds. The fifth and last exercise is one for the wrists, the forearms and the biceps. Place your hand standing straight on the wall. So it's like this on the wall. And then keep your arm straight and move your upper body to the right. We'll start with the left arm. If you can't do this yet, because you are not flexible enough, you are allowed to bend this. You are allowed to bend this arm a little bit so that you can keep your wrists straight. Let's show on the wall. But if you can do it, keep your elbows straight. Look to me, look straight, and now 10 bumping movements to the right. 1, 2, 3. With the upper body only. 10, and again, don't protrude the flexed shoulder, but keep it backwards. And 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. And 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 30 seconds. Now while you're in the stretch, look at your body again. Is my butt tensed? Is my back not arched? Do I drop the shoulders? Don't pull them up. Do I breathe? Don't forget to breathe. Enjoy the stretch. And we are done with the first arm. And now we'll do the other one. I started with left, now I do right. My mother started with right, and now does the left one. That's up to you, which one you start with. Again, like this, to the wall. Watch your posture, and then 10 bumping movements to the side. Rotate your upper body. And hold for 10 seconds. And 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. And bumping movements. And hold for 30 seconds. This is the last upper body exercise of the 5 exercises. Then you are done with the upper body. So keep it up. Try to relax into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done with the upper body portion. Take a deep breath, and now let your upper body hang to the front. If your back is a little bit curved now, doesn't matter. Just rest a little bit in this position. Now bend your knees and get up. And let's start with the lower body part of starting to stretch. The first exercise of the lower body parts of starting to stretch is for the hamstrings. In this first exercise we have switched the roles because I am not as flexible in the hamstrings as I would like to be. So my mother, who is really more experienced than me, will show the harder variation for this exercise. State yourself next to a chair or something that is of equal height and place your right foot on it. Make sure that your hips are squared to the front. So don't stay like this. That's not good. Really stay squared and straight to the chair. Make your body straight and now place your arms left and right to your body and lean forward with a straight back. We do 10 bumping movements. 1. And if you have balance problems, extend your arms. But don't make the mistake of arching your back because you want to go further, okay? That's bad. Really keep your arms next to your body if you can so that you stay straight. Now hold for 10 seconds. Bumping movements again. Hold for 20 seconds. Ten bumping movements again. And if you are experienced in this, like I said earlier, if you've already got a good hamstring flexibility, you can try to touch your toes. If you can touch your toes in this exercise easily, you need to do a harder variation. If you can touch your toes, do it and get rid of the chair. Now let's do the 30 seconds. So her variation is a lot harder on this one because you have to also lift up your feet with your hands and with your hamstrings. So this makes the exercise much better. But this is for advanced people. If you can't touch your toes easily without bending too much yet, just do the exercise like this. And within time, you will get there. All right, let's do the other side, the left side. I do the easy variation and you do the hard variation. 10 bumping movements to the front, and if you're doing the standing variations, just hold it for 10 seconds. Now hold again. And if during the harder variation you have to stop, like my mother right now, you can switch back to the chair anytime you want. And 10 bumping movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. And 10 bumping movements again. And really focus on having a straight back, squared hips, and a neutral spine throughout the movement. That's all for 30 seconds. The next exercise is the kneeling lunge, which means extend the right leg to the front, like this. And now some people get a knee pinch if they stand like this. And to get rid of the knee pinch, place up your feet so that you have a little flex in your calves. This will get rid of it. But if you don't experience it, you can just make your feet flat on the floor, which is a little bit deeper stretch then. Now, your hands you can place them next to your body, or if you need stability, put them on your knee. And now you shove your right foot, which is the front foot, to the front. And follow with a straight upper body. Don't arch, don't go to the front. Keep your upper body straight and extend. And let's go, 10 bumping movements. And if you have bad knees, put a lot of pillows under your knees, not a problem at all. In this position, you should be straight enough that you can extend your arms up. You don't need to do it for the stretch, but it's that you don't lean forward or backward, okay? 10 bumping movements again. And again, 20 seconds hold. And if you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch. And if you can't, do it like my mother here. 10 bumping movements. And hold for 30 seconds. And as you might notice, this will lead to the front splits in the long run. Now end the exercise. Rest for a little bit. Don't forget to breathe during the exercise. And now the other side. Let's show it from the front. We have had the right foot extended, now we'll extend the left foot. So, once again, go into the starting position. If you have a knee pinch, put up your feet. If you don't, then don't. And now extend the left upper foot while keeping a straight posture in your upper body. And again, make sure that you are squared, so don't stay like this. Squared movements. And 10 bumping movements. And hold. Movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. If you can, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Ten bumping movements again. And now hold for 30 seconds. And end the exercise. The next exercise is the pancake. So first of all, sit on the floor with a straight back. And if you can't do that yet, use your arms to stabilize your upper body behind your back. Like this. That's totally okay. Now you extend your legs to both sides. And if you can, without your hands, just sit like this. Do a little bit of counterweight with your hands. And now 10 bumping movements with the upper body. 1, 2, 3. And now hold the stretch. So your upper body moves to the front. That's the stretch. Really stretches your hips. And 10 bumping movements again. The goal is to have your upper body flat on the floor. We can't do that yet. But maybe you can one day, and we will definitely one day. And we're working on it. Now hold for 20 seconds. Ten bumping movements again. And now hold for 30 seconds. And if you can, if your back is straight, you can place your hands on the floor and shove your feet a little bit wider outwards. Now that is an advanced variation. And only do this if you can do it with a straight back. Okay? Almost done. Come on, keep it up. And you are done with the pancake. Now rest a little bit. The next exercise for the lower body is the butterfly stretch. So put your feet close to your body and your upper body is straight again. Your hands grab your feet like this. And now do 10 bumping movements with the knees towards the floor. So like this. And now you hold the stretch while trying to bring your knees to the floor and also bringing your upper body forward. So I'll show it from the side. You bring your knees to the floor. If you can't do that yet, that's no problem. And lean forward with the upper body. Like this. And 10 bumping movements again. Upper body goes to the front and knees go to the ground. And if you're already at your maximum with your knees, that's it. Now hold for 30 seconds. Really lean forward. Lean forward. And bring your knees to the floor. You can pull a little bit with your hands on your feet upwards so that your knees go a little bit deeper, right? Come on, keep it up just a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. We are already at the last exercise, the calf and the feet stretch. So take something where you can lean on. You can also use the wall if you want to. It's a little bit easier on the wall. Grab it. Now bend your left knee a little bit and your hips also. Square yourself to the chair and now place the right foot back. And now try to bring your heels to the floor. And you will notice a nice calf stretch in the right foot. If this is too easy for you, place your feet a little bit more backwards and do it again until your calf and your heels touch the floor. Alright, let's start with the exercise. 10 bumping movements. And now hold the stretch. Then bumping movements again. And hold for 20 seconds. 10 bumping movements again. If you can, go deeper into the stretch. And hold for 30 seconds. You really need to beat those calves a little bit so they stretch. Achilles tendon is really strong. You can take a good beating. Now end the stretch. And do the other side. So again, grab your object or your wall, bend the right knee a little bit, bend the hips a little bit, and go back. And now try to bring your heel to the floor. 10 movements. And now hold it for 10 seconds. Make sure your back is not round but straight and you don't stop breathing. 10 movements again. Now hold for 20 seconds. Movements. And for the last 30 seconds, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done with starting to stretch. I hope you enjoyed starting to stretch, and I hope you get a lot more flexible with this program. If you like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like by clicking on the thumbs up button. If you want to support me in any way, I've got a Patreon account where you can buy me a coffee if you want to. If not, then that's okay as well. My programs and my videos will always be free for everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know we had one filming this. Yeah. And we'll see each other next time on Ticket to Fitness. Goodbye.